Hello everyone, my name is Basketlockerball and welcome to the video. I have a very convenient challenge in store for you today. A few people have commented asking me to do a 7-Eleven challenge. I've seen a couple eaters do that on YouTube, but I haven't seen anyone do a Cumberland Farms challenge. If you're unfamiliar, Cumberland Farms is pretty much identical to a 7-Eleven, a convenience store, sometimes gas station. Get it? Convenient challenge in store? Huh?
Stop it. Get some help.
It's a bad joke, I know. But Cumberland Farms has locations all across New England and some also on the coast of Florida. So I figured let's show some pride, some representation for a hometown brand, living in Massachusetts myself, and do a Cumberland Farms challenge. Here we go. All right, guys, and here we have all the food from Cumberland Farms. I'm not going to itemize everything right now because we have 26 different items. That might be the most variety I've ever had in a challenge. So everything here has the Cumberland Farms stamp on it. What I'm going to do is break this challenge up in different meal categories. So we'll start off with breakfast, then we'll have our lunch, we'll have an afternoon snack, move on to dinner, of course have some dessert, and then finally a midnight snack. The total stats for all this food, I'm gonna put that right there for you guys. And we got 2 beverages for today: sparkling water, lemon and lime. 0 calories. We didn't want to add any more. Now there was one item that Cumberland Farms didn't have, and that's the Hyper Freeze, which I think it's some kind of slushy or something like that. The machine was not operational. Very disappointing, but we'll have to wait for that another time. All right, guys, we're just about ready here. Now, all this Cumberland Farms food came out to $75.09. So we'll call it a $75 Cumberland Farms challenge. All right, guys, I think the time has come. My friends, my fans, my family. This is the $75 Cumberland Farms Food Challenge. I'm hungry, I'm happy. Let's see. Timer started, no time limit, or we'll play the time limit by ear. We'll see what happens. All right, starting off with breakfast, I got 5 items: a waffle, sausage, egg breakfast sandwich, a bacon, egg, and cheese croissant sandwich, a coffee crumb cake, and 2 donuts. 1 honey glazed, 1 strawberry frosted with sprinkles. All right, let's start off with the waffle sandwich. Cheers. Oh, that was so delicious. The waffle had a slight maple flavor to it, and it was a little bit crispy from when I warmed it up with that sausage patty in there and the egg. Ooh. Oh my goodness. 1,000% worth it. Okay, next let's do the bacon, egg, and cheese croissant sandwich. All right, croissant sandwich down. The croissant was slightly flaky, and I love they used tons of melted cheese in there. Excellent, worth it. Okay, next let's do the massive coffee crumb cake. I mean, look at the size of this. Whew. I wish I had some milk. I could get some. Yeah, I'm gonna get some. Be a legend. Sorry about that. All right, coffee cake. Coffee cake is down. That's not worth it. Needs more cinnamon flavor, in my opinion. We got 2 more donuts here to round out the breakfast. Let's do the strawberry frosted with sprinkles. For donuts that have been sitting out all day probably, those were surprisingly fluffy and delicious. 1000% worth it. Donuts go down so easy too when they're fluffy like that. They like melt in your mouth. So good. All right, first category, breakfast, is complete. That was an awesome breakfast. Now let's move on to lunch. Tuna salad on wheat bread, freeze-dried sliced bananas, aged cheddar and cracked black pepper potato chips, sweet honey roasted peanuts and cashews, and 2 tornadoes, which are essentially mozzarella sticks, but they're longer and they're filled with some kind of meats. I think these ones are filled with chicken. Let's start off with the tuna sandwich. I haven't had a tuna sandwich in ages. I didn't really like tuna growing up, but I decided, you know what? Let's see how it is. All right, tuna sandwich. Tasted like a homemade tuna sandwich. That was good. Wow. Potato chips. All right, chips not worth it. Too much pepper, not enough cheddar flavor, and the crispiness factor was also off, like a poor man's Ruffles. Not worth it. Next, let's do the sweet honey and roasted peanuts and cashews. A sensational medley of premium cashews and large peanuts roasted in delicious sweet honey. There's your peanuts and cashews. Premium nuts are down. Those are worth it. The fact that they're roasted in honey totally takes them to another level. So good. All right, let's do the freeze-dried bananas. I mean, we had to get our fruit in, right? I don't think I've ever had something like this before. Let's see how these bananas taste. Those are so strange. They tasted like a banana in airy chip form. I mean, if you like that, I guess. Finally, for lunch, we have the tornadoes. So it's hard to see, but there's chicken in there and then a layer of cheese. They're ice cold now, but what can you do? Tornadoes are down. Those are worth it. They reminded me of the chicken Burger King, but bigger, very similar. All right, now it's time for a snack. We have sea salt caramel popcorn, key lime cookies, and sea salt peanut crunch creamy milk chocolate bar. Let's start with that. Now, you may know I'm not a fan of chocolate, but I mean, we had to represent all the foods properly. Oh, that chocolate bar was just not enjoyable at all. Not worth it. Oh. Okay, now the sea salt caramel popcorn. Now we're talking. Oh, I forgot to mention how the lunch section was overall. That was good. Right now, I'd say breakfast is still in the lead. All right, popcorn is done. Not bad, but not enough caramel flavor in my opinion. Sorry, not worth it. All right, let's see if the key lime cookies can redeem the snack section, because the snack section is not looking good right now. Oh, that was very interesting. The outside tasted like a heavily powdered donut, but the inside tasted like a crispy key lime cookie. Worth it. All right, right now, you got breakfast in the lead, followed by lunch, and then snacks. All right, dinner time. We have a steak and cheese sub, a bacon cheeseburger, and a Bavarian ham and Swiss sandwich on a pretzel roll. And let's start with that. Oh, that's a lot of ham. Ooh, my goodness. Good though. That was not worth it. The last 3 bites or so though, I got a taste of, seemed like spicy mustard, but it wasn't on the whole sandwich. That was odd. Okay, next let's do the steak and cheese sub. Actually, is there cheese in this? No, there is. Now, normally I would put ketchup on a steak and cheese sub, but I don't have any, so we can go without. Well, that is an excellent steak and cheese sub. Shaved steak, melted cheese, peppers and onions, so good. Worth it. All right, steak and cheese sub done. Oh, that was awesome. Cold, but awesome. How long have we been going? 25 minutes, okay. Finally, for dinner, we have the Angus bacon cheeseburger. So it's 1 Angus patty with bacon, cheese, on a sesame seed bun. Oh, that tastes kind of rubbery. Let's add some barbecue sauce. Sugar-free barbecue sauce. All right, that's it for dinner. And this lime drink is down. The drink, worth it. The burger, not worth it. So, for categories, number 1 right now, I still gotta go with breakfast. Those sandwiches, donuts were so good. Second, I think I'm gonna slide dinner in there. Purely because the steak and cheese sub, I think, was better than the tuna sandwich. The other items in both, pass. All right, now it's time for a dessert. So we have 3 pints of ice cream and a big slice of carrot cake. Let's start with the amazing apple pie ice cream. Cinnamon flavored ice cream with caramel ripple, scrumptious apple chunks and bits of pie crust. Ooh, take a look there. It's not that melted, and that's really good. They use huge chunks of apple pie crust. Wow. All right, I take that back. The bottom is pretty melted. I'm gonna drink it. Like an apple pie milkshake. 1000% worth it. Boom. All right, next let's do the chocolate peppermint palooza. Cool mint ice cream with rich fudge swirls loaded with indulgent mint and dark chocolate chunks. Now, I don't like chocolate and I don't like mint, so I don't think I'm gonna like this, but I figured we'd try it and we'll see if I'm right. Who knows, maybe it'll be the most delicious ice cream ever. It tastes like I'm brushing my teeth with ice cream right now. It amazes me that people like this. Sorry, Mom, if you're watching. My mom loves this kind of ice cream, but I'm not a fan. All right, the toothpaste ice cream is done. Whew, not worth it. The final ice cream is peanut butter persuasion. Peanut butter ice cream, yes. Filled with peanut butter cups and swirls of rich fudge. Now we're talking. You can already tell they use huge chunks of fudge. Look at that. Another one that's a milkshake at the bottom. Done. I could do without the chocolate cups in there, but otherwise worth it. One more item left for the dessert section. Finish off with a slice of carrot cake. Shout out to my dad who loves carrot cake. It's one of his favorite desserts. Now that is some delicious carrot cake. All right, carrot cake is done. Oh, my dad would have loved that. That was so good. All right, dessert is complete in 38 minutes. All right, and finally we have the midnight snacks. A slice of cheese pizza, a slice of pepperoni pizza, some sour gummy worms, and a peanut butter crispy bar. Gummy worms. Gummy worms done. Not really that sour in my opinion. All right, we got our slices of pizza, which are ice cold now, of course, but I figured for a midnight snack, you would probably grab pizza right out of the fridge or off the table, so cold pizza. All right, Cumberland Farms, cheese pizza, not bad at all, worth it. All right, now a pepperoni pizza, and I am starting to get full. Whew. All right, pepperoni pizza done. That one was not worth it, surprisingly. The pepperonis were low quality, and the crust was way too chewy. Not worth it. The cheese, though, worth it. All right, guys, we're about to hit 45 minutes. We got one item left in the midnight snack section, and that's the ultimate peanut butter crispy bar. You know I love peanut butter. Whew. Tastes like a peanut butter Rice Krispie. All right, and the last bite of the midnight snack. Done. 48 minutes, 29 seconds. And there's no way I'm opening this other drink here. Call that a fail if you like. That's fine, but not a chance. I am very full. Peanut butter crispy bar, not worth it. I think I just don't like Rice Krispie treats. And last, you got the regular snacks. Next, the midnight snacks, followed by lunch, dinner, and coming in at number one is breakfast. And I think I gotta retroactively give the maple waffle sandwich a 10 out of 10. That was the best item in the whole challenge. Super delicious. Breakfast is the winner. Whew. All right, guys, well, that's it for this Ultimate Cumberland Farms Challenge. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please like the video and subscribe if you're new. I would really appreciate it. With that, this is Basketlockerball saying see you next Wednesday. Peace.